depending when this video goes live, today was the day of response after response. The first one, Mr. Doolittle. The second one, we got Mudahar. And it's been about 2 weeks since the whole Nux, Taku, and Mudahar situation went down. Long story short, Mudahar threw Nux Taku, a YouTuber with millions of subscribers, under the bus, told him he was never going to be his friend and didn't want to associate himself. But now it turns out that this was planned by him back in August or a few months ago. So it wasn't the pressure from Hassan or Reddit. At this point, it's like, what is the truth? We just want the truth. All right, that's all we want. To be honest with you guys, I thought we weren't going to get a response, and he was just going to come back uploading his everyday videos about virtual machines and creepypastas and, you know, how the internet is dying or something like that. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Mudahar. I do think his video was pretty dumb, silly even. But besides that, it's not like I hate the guy or, you know, I'm preying on his downfall or anything. I'm pretty neutral on the guy. I watch him from time to time. Ever since everything went down, he's lost a few thousand subscribers. Genuinely interested on how he responds to all of this. Fingers crossed, it's bueno.
Obviously, I can't make this video without at least addressing why I took a hiatus a week and a half ago. See, I talk about taking accountability, and one of the accountability things that I want to take is making video titled Post Next Clarity about a week and a half ago, where, again, I took a matter that I probably should have handled over a phone call privately, and I made it a whole public thing for about, you know, a few hours, and it's one of those things that I should have handled, again, privately, talking to Nux, somebody I worked with for years. Now, this was all in relation to a collaboration we did on his channel about, I don't know, 2021, 2020 at this point. And it was one where, again, I had received a lot of comments on a Reddit and, again, various other social medias. And it's something that brewed for a few months. And it caused me to make a pretty bad decision on my channel, which is upload a 39-minute video, which I would say a big chunk of it was really a hit piece on somebody rather than actually addressing things.
You know what? I actually went back to the video a few days ago because I was like, well, the video couldn't be that bad, right? And I think the more time passes, the worse the video gets. It's just a definition of, hey guys, look at this guy right here. This guy's a weirdo. This guy's a creep. It's him. It's not me. It's him. Look at him. It's him. It's not me. I promise. Just the average guy. You know, the average guy that watches cartels beheading, who searches the deep web. But I'm normal compared to this guy. It was a pretty bad video, and like I said, the more time passes, the more obvious his intentions are. Shifting blame, and I know I've said this a billion times, but yeah, throwing him under the bus, be like, yoink, here you go, it's him, guys, eat him alive, I'm out. If he's willing to do something like that towards Nux, someone who was, you know, quote unquote close to him, if not friends, glad he's reflecting. At the end of the day, I think that's what everyone wants, right? The content creators that fuck up to take accountability, to own it, and to move on. It's not like I want Mudahar to quit or never upload again. No, of course not.
At the end of the day, I just wanted to come in and say that really I want to address the serious mistake that I made, which is making that video in the first place. And again, throwing somebody under the bus like that. So again, for this, I just want to say that all these situations have been resolved pretty much in privately between me and Nux and, you know, any party that was really involved in this. And since then, I've taken time off, clearly, and I've talked to a lot of, you know, big industry friends here, like people in this game, people in YouTube. And it was really just that caused me to really have some self-reflection instead of crashing out in public and constantly making videos in a period of serious distress. Not that that discounts, clearly, the mistake that I made. It made me go into some level of, you know, thinking for myself, really mentally assessing where I am. And it caused me to, again, have a bit of a reset. I want to take accountability for a seriously, you know, fucking shitty video that I made about a week and a half ago. And it's one of those videos where I want to move on past from. I've talked to everyone privately, which I should have in the first place.
Once again, it's fine. It's solid. I don't want to crucify Mudahar for this and be like, you could never move on from this. It's like, you know, we all fuck up from time to time. You know, we all make dumb videos, right? I think the question everyone wants answered is, why did you do that in the first place? Like, yeah, we get it. You're taking accountability, but couldn't be Reddit alone. People that are close to you, your friends, your internet friends, if you will. People who have said that you've been thinking about dropping Nux all the way back in, you know, fucking, what was it, March? Sorry, not March, August. So you've been thinking about this for months. It wasn't just out of nowhere. Oh, I woke up, I saw a Reddit post, time to drop him. And then he went on shows and was like, nah, the podcast is not ending because of Nux. But then it was because of Nux. It's just a really weird situation. Did he just not want to be friends with Nux anymore? Was he too annoying? Was he eating popcorn way too loud? Was he gooning too hard? Like, you know, what was he doing? So we could please put an end to the speculation. Oh, it was because of this. It was because of that. No, it was because of this, guys. Because all I've seen from Reddit or Twitter is just speculation. It was because of this. Nah, it was because of that. So if we could really finally put it to rest, so we can once and for all move on from this, that'd be really appreciated. That'd be pretty based and epic, if you ask me.
So ultimately, things have pretty much been resolved, and I don't really think that there's any point addressing this going on into the future. For the people that, have basically not wanting to watch me because of it, I hope I can earn that view back. For the people that want to give me a second chance, I really appreciate it. And I want this video to be an example of the kind of stuff that I want to make going into the future. If I want to talk about trending stuff, I think I should really stay in my lane and my field of expertise and cover crazy stuff like Scam Tua, which both of us went offline at the same time, and only one of us has been back so far. And of course, beyond all of that, I definitely want to talk about alien stuff for sure, because it is a passion of mine, and I think I really should be tapping more into the passions that I have. That's been a pretty common theme talking with my friend group. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, I want to end this off over here. I want to take accountability for that shitty video that I made, and I want to move on forward, and I've resolved everything privately, as I should have. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I want to get back to content that I think ultimately provides more positivity in the world, rather than regurgitating negative, pointless, meaningless drama, which does well in the short term, but is not good for your channel going forward. And yeah, I just want to take this time to, again, apologize to my community, take accountability.
So that's about it. We never really get a clear answer. We just get the vague answer. But, if they solved it private and they're BFFs and they're playing, fucking Call of Duty together. Shout out to Mutahar for addressing it and talking about it and taking accountability and fixing it behind the scenes. As once again, it should have been handled 1,000% behind the scenes. This did not need to be broadcast to the world. It is what it is. Now, do I think this is the greatest apology, the greatest statement of all time? Nah, I think it's alright. Like I said, if him and Nux are tight and, they're back to normal, being BFF together, eating Taco Bell at 3 a.m. and going on the deep web together, shout out to them. I guess that's all that really matters. Now, I do find it funny how all of these YouTubers, the big ones, as soon as they get into drama because of their fucking stupid video, now all of a sudden, oh, now I really want to talk about my true passion projects. You know what I mean, guys? They have one fuck up and it's like, now I want to talk about aliens. I don't want to talk about silly pity drama. After years of doing that, after making millions of dollars off of that, it's like, now that I'm in trouble, now I want to leave that behind. If he wants to talk about aliens and cartel and Metal Gear Solid 2 for 3.5 hours, more power to him. Not my type of content, not stuff that I really care about. But, if he's happy making that type of content and his fans like it, who am I to judge? And I'm reading through the comments, there's about 1,000. And most of them either don't care about the drama or they're just happy their favorite YouTuber is back. Shout out to that. I don't care about any controversy. I'm just glad he's back. Now, like I said, do I think this is the greatest apology or response of all time? No, if I were to grade it, I'll probably give it like a 4 to 5. But hey, at the end of the day, all we want is these content creators to acknowledge their fuck up and move on from that, right? Hopefully he continues making whatever content makes him happy, whether that's slop or 2-hour videos about Metal Gear Solid. And one last time, for every single person that's a content creator, don't let the internet, don't let Twitter or Reddit dictate who you should be friends with. Especially if you're a grown-ass person, you should be able to make those decisions on your own. Do not let these terminally online losers, when all they do is bitch and complain about every single little thing that happened, whether it was now or 30 years ago, do not give them power. Do not let them control you or your friendship. The second you give those people, I'm talking Redditors and Twitter users, the second you give those people a little bit of power, they're going to do it again. And they're not going to let go until you get on your knees and kiss their disgusting feet, because now they know they could control you. They know that they could make you do things you don't want to do. People's opinions on Twitter and Reddit don't matter. People's opinions from YouTube drama subreddits, they don't matter. It's not real life. Most people don't care. It's a massive echo chamber full of fucking idiots. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go through Reddit and see what they think of me. I'm sure it's nothing but love and positivity. Right, guys? Anyway, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time. All right? Peace out.